Hi guys, so I'm making this video kind of spontaneously, because I was planning something like that, but then I resigned, and right now, literally a second ago, I decided, okay, let's try it. So this week I'm having a break from uni, like university, because yeah, I'm done with my midterm. No, actually not midterm. Like I'm done with my exams at the end of the term, and now I'm having a break. And I decided to dedicate it on a little bit of like retreat for myself, like focusing on my mental health. Because I was very tired, tired of studying, and I didn't have time to really focus on myself and listen to myself. And I was like rather like pushing myself to study and get those grades, and also I guess it will. What is? Whatever. I guess it will pay off. I guess. But now I realize that I am really missing some time for myself. And so what I planned for myself was talking. And I mean like talking about anything, like talking about my life, about the daily things that I do. And I was like, yeah, okay, but I will not spam my friends about it because it's kinda, I don't know, it's like boring. My goal was to kind of make myself comfortable with like talking about anything, just like this, just make it a habit to speak out loud about what I am thinking, what I am going through on daily basis, and first of all, I wanted it to be really speaking, not like writing down in my journal or diary. Because I've been doing it all my life and I'm good at it. I'm really good at writing. Like, it's funny because most people have troubles, writing things down and putting it into words like on paper, and it's natural for them to like speak, in conversation. And with me, it's kind of the opposite. Like, I'm really good at writing, and I feel like writing is more natural to me than speaking. So that's why I wanted to kind of practice. However, it mattered to me that it wasn't exactly with the friends that I already talked to, like on an everyday basis. Because it's nice that we can do it. It's amazing that I have friends that I can really talk to like every day, and we update each other and stuff about life. But I'm kind of missing this this ability to habitually open up and speak just like that at any moment to anyone about the daily things, And so that's how I got this idea that I would make vlogs, But I'm really bad at it. Like, really, I'm not I don't really have a proof that I am bad at it. I mean, because I haven't even tried. Before I try, I think, no, that's a stupid idea and I have nothing to talk about, and I just feel very insecure, Just speaking, this action of speaking makes me insecure somehow. However, you're seeing that I'm doing it right now, and that's because I got a thought. And I really felt like sharing it, and that's how that's how I got like confident. Okay, let's make a video, let's talk about it on camera, because I'm afraid of talking to real people. So wow, good opportunity to get out of my camera. Okay. So I'm gonna share this thought anyway. So I thought about actually the first day at university. We're having those classes where we do some activities in groups, and the first activity that we ever were supposed to do was that we were supposed to draw ourselves, like our portraits, but it wasn't specified if those portraits were like supposed to be real portraits, like your face, or if it was supposed to be your whole posture, or maybe if you wanted it to be more like metaphorical, or you wanted to draw yourself as a symbol, then you could do it. So yeah, everybody was free to choose their own way of expression, I guess. So there was, and I guess it was supposed to be like an introduction, so to like we were supposed to introduce ourselves to the group, you know, in this way. So I drew myself. I obviously went very metaphorical, right? Like I was so proud of myself when I thought of this idea how to draw myself. So I took a green color pencil, yeah, a pencil of a green color, and I drew a flower, but it didn't have petals. But instead of petals, it had it had a butterfly, and then this butterfly was like sitting on. It was looking as if it was sitting on the flower, but actually it was visible that it wasn't like sitting on the flower, but it was the head of the flower, right? And then, but it wasn't the end of this drawing. Like the roots of this flower were kind of like going out of the ground, you know, as if they were pulled out or something, as if. And maybe it almost looked like this flower was able to walk, you know, on those roots. And also the butterfly. I also drew the caterpillar, and also this thing that it turns into just before it turns into a butterfly. I have no idea how it's called. However, it looked like I drew this cycle, you know. So what I meant, I don't know if you can imagine this drawing, but what I meant by this drawing was that, the flower thing was representing me. The roots that were pulled out were meaning that I am not rooted in, you know, that I don't belong in a way, and also that I am looking from a place, and that I am in this state of change, you know, the change of environment, and I don't know, something like this. Another thing was, and also that I am in control kind of the position that I have in life, because like if the flowers have it quite difficult because they are born in some place and they can't leave it. However, humans are different because they are not rooted anywhere. They can move, you know, so they can change their environment. And so that's also what I meant, that I am capable of change and all of that. And why the head of the flower was a butterfly, almost for the same reason. Like a butterfly for me was always representing the beauty of change, and the cycle was kind of meaning that those changes are never ending. Something like this. I think there was more of a philosophy to it, but even I don't remember it anymore. So that's how I was like picturing the meaning of it in my head. And then we were like showing those drawings to others, and then like all the other people were supposed to say what this drawing could mean, you know. So it was kind of like a psychoanalysis of those drawings, you know, and the person that actually drew it was supposed to stay silent, only listen, and at the end they would like confirm or actually deny all of the assumptions and guesses. So I was having quite big expectations, to be honest, because I was first of all so proud of this drawing, and second, I thought it was so thoughtful, you know, and meaningful, that I was expecting others to go deep into it or something, and I was hoping that maybe it would be inspiring. However, it didn't seem so. Like, I think they were confused by it, and also kind of like they were afraid to say something. Like maybe they thought that whatever they say will be wrong because the drawing seemed so complicated, and maybe it seemed so thought through that they were afraid to really give their own opinion, you know? What was interesting though was what the teacher said. Because the teacher was trying to encourage people to talk, and she was asking questions, and one of the questions was is the person that drew this drawing showing us a lot or maybe hiding? And I was like, wow, that's such a thoughtful question, because I actually thought then that, yeah, I actually hid behind a metaphor, right? So like, I wasn't really speaking directly about myself, because some of the drawings that people drew were like very direct. They literally drew themselves, how they look in real life, and they drew their pets or their friends, or their parts of their house, blah 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 blah. And it was very like, you know, real, and you didn't have to guess or anything what it could mean. It was just parts of their life, and I was like putting out there this metaphor that wasn't really hinting to anything real in my life, you know, anything that can be easily observed. However, I think maybe it's actually meaningful because you can see how I look already. I don't have to draw it for you. You can see how I speak. I can tell you you can even see me with my friends, and you can visit my house. You can see how it looks like, but you can't see me from the inside. It's something that I have to tell you or show you in a way. And it's not direct. It's something that I have to communicate, you know? You can't observe it. So I feel like, you know, I don't know. That's why I think it's, whatever, nothing. It's just something that I thought that was interesting, that she kind of noticed it, you know, noticed that it was a metaphor, and, you know, using a metaphor, you're using it for a reason, like maybe to hide something, but actually it shows a lot, you know, it shows more than meets the eye. So yeah, that's the thought. That's it. Bye bye.